Whoa. What's up guys, welcome to the channel. So I went on a road trip with my car for 3 weeks to an island called Shikoku. I actually just quit my job after working there for 10 years and I really needed to get out of Tokyo and explore Japan more. Throughout this journey, I'll be going to a lot of nice local spots, camping spots, nature, historical sites. So I hope you guys join the journey with me. Just to show you guys where Shikoku is, Tokyo is on the east and then Shikoku is on the west. Japan is made up of many islands, but there are 4 major islands in Japan, which from the north is Hokkaido, and then Honshu, which there's Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, and then Shikoku, and there's Kyushu in the west. So I start this journey from my hometown Tokyo, and then I go to Nagoya for the first night, which is about a 5-hour drive. And then from Nagoya, first major stop will be Lake Biwa, which is the biggest lake in Japan. It's quite beautiful. I'll be camping there, so I hope you guys enjoy. So after driving in the rain, pouring rain, for about 5 hours, I reached Nagoya. I actually used to live in Nagoya for 3 years back when I was younger, so it's actually my second hometown in Japan. So I met up with a couple of my friends and just enjoyed dinner. But the real journey actually begins the next day when I start traveling to Biwako. So finally the journey begins, feeling excited to what the next 3 weeks will bring me ahead. Just packing my camp goods and clothes for 3 weeks in my Fiat with really no plans except going to Shikoku. First stop is Biwako Lake, which is about a 2-hour drive from Nagoya. At Biwako Lake, I'll be camping with my buddy Kanjiman, which we used to work together. Here's Kanjiman. He just bought his car, so he was eager to showing it off to me. After checking out his new car, I told him my congrats and told him it's a pretty big car to have in Japan and don't hit the curbs. And literally 5 minutes later, he hits the curb. But that's Kanjiman. He's just a funny guy. We've been wanting to camp together for a long time, but since I live in Tokyo and Kanjiman lives in Osaka, it was really hard for us to meet up. But he drove up an hour to meet me up, and we had a really great time camping in Biwako. Well, Biwako Lake was just beautiful. It's got clear water, sandy beaches. It almost makes you feel like you're at a beach, but no salty water. It's quite famous for marine sports and camping, and there's a lot of hotels and cabins near it. So if you guys are ever in the Kansai area, which is Osaka, Kyoto, it's only an hour drive, bus, train. So highly recommend you guys visiting there one day. So a lot of people ask me, what is there to do when you go camping? Well, of course you get out of the city and you see the beautiful nature, or you drink some beer, but definitely cooking. So Kanji and I, we started cooking, and I'm cooking this hot pot. We call it nabe in Japanese. I don't know, we call it milfiyu nabe. It's hakusai, it's a Japanese vegetable, and pork, and you just stack it on top of each other. Very easy. And then you just put it in your pot. It doesn't look that great, but once it gets boiled, there's no problem. And then you put your salt, and then your pepper. And then this is, we call it dashi. It's like dashi powder. And then this is a little bit of consomme powder. And then a little bit of sesame oil. And then this is aged soy sauce. It's a little bit thick. I think it's pretty hard to get in probably your country, but you can definitely use soy sauce instead. And then just put water. And then put the lid on top. And just pray that it tastes good. And that's it. So Kanjiman's a funny guy. He keeps on telling me that it's ready and to open it, and I keep telling him it's not ready, but I open it and it's not even close to being ready. So we were just cracking up. Good times. And this is it. Let's see how many times Kanji holds the lid and burns his hand. Well, as you can see in his big smiling face, that the nabe was a home run, and he's saying that the soup tastes incredible. Of course, that's not gonna fill us up, so we go to the second round, and I'm cutting up. This is like a fish paste, and then I'm putting in maitake mushroom, and this is shimeji mushrooms. There's a lot of mushrooms in Japan. I don't know if you can get it in your country or not, but if you come to Japan, you should definitely try out the many variations of mushroom. This is soy sauce. And then this is mirin. Mirin is, I don't know, it's basically sake and sugar a bit mixed together. Put it in a lot of Japanese food, and this is a little bit more of the dashi powder. And this is Japanese sake. So basically in a lot of Japanese food you use dashi, mirin, soy sauce, and sake, and you get a pretty good flavor. And then just top it off with some sesame oil and salt and pepper, and that will do the job. So here again, Kanjimon's telling me it's ready, and I told him it's not ready, but he opens it. It's not ready. But it was close. Good old mushroom nabe. The best thing about nabe, you keep adding flavors, and the pork flavor from the previous, the hakusai, all the dashis combined. Look at Kanjimon's face. You rarely see a dude that happy. That's camping. So in a Japanese nabe, we always call it shime. Shime means the closing. So we either usually put rice or noodles. I mean, it could be ramen noodles, or I'm putting in udon noodles. So you get all the flavor soup ready, and I put some gyoza in, and then udon in. I think that's the third time Kanji burnt his hand. And this is the shime. Udon gyoza nabe. Yeah, that's how to slurp, man. It doesn't take much to have a good time. Just a few beers, good food, and a good buddy. Well, after a great meal, looking at the moonshine on the water, looking at the stars, listening to the waves, laughing, talking about stupid things forever by the campfire, we called it a night. So I think one of the best things about Japan in general is food, but cooking and eating during camp is just on a different level. The camp food, I mean, you could eat cup ramen, of course it tastes 10 times better, but one of the best things that I love about camping is eating. It would blow your mind how good these food taste when you're out in the wild, in the cold, eating something warm, you know. That's why I love camping, you know, one of the reasons why I go there. Well, that was a great start for my 3-week journey to Shikoku. I got to meet my really close friends in Nagoya. I finally got to go camping with Kanjiman in Biwako Lake. The water was beautiful, the campfire, the stars, the sunset in the morning was amazing. I hope you guys like what you saw, because well, it's only my first video, so it's really not that good, but hopefully it'll get better. And I've been to many nice places throughout this trip, so if you guys like it, please consider subscribing. Next stop will be Kyoto, everyone's favorite. I'll stop by there for a few days. I had a really great time in Kyoto, so I'll hope you guys to see you in the next video in Kyoto. Bye bye, ciao.